GM's doing really well in South Africa, particularly this year. And the more you look around, you actually see a lot of Chevys on the road.
Yeah, plenty bow ties, but they've got good products. Eh? I mean, think how well they've done with the new Captiva. We love the Chevy Spark.
Love the Cruise.
Orlando was a great drive as well. But it seems like all this we doing well in South Africa has given them heaps of bravado because they've come out fighting with the Sonic.
Yeah, all new, just launched, and basically they're throwing the gauntlet down to the VW Polo.
And the Ford Fiesta. They reckon the Sonic is going to be class leading in terms of interior, in terms of styling, and in terms of performance. Yeah, this discussion is, do they even come close?
Right, well, let's start with styling.
Yes.
I like the looks. I think it fits nicely with the family face and even the family butt, because you can see Orlando at the back there. I think it's just slightly bigger than Aveo, and I think the dimensions are good.
Is this replacing Aveo? Because Sonic overseas is also called Aveo, but
Yeah.
very definitely not. It's actually going to be, I guess the best way to explain it is Vivo and Polo.
Yeah, because they brought the price of Aveo down,
Yeah.
and this is fitting in sort of where Aveo used to be.
My concern, it looks super aggressive from the front end. I like those exposed headlights. And you look at all that aggressiveness and you think, oh, it's going to be a real aggressive drive.
Yes, which takes us inside the car and behind the wheel. You get a
Performance.
1.4 litre engine and you get a 1.6 litre. Drove
Yep.
both on the launch. This is the 1.4 we're driving. 74 kilowatts.
That's it. And 1.6 is 85 kilowatts.
Looks good on paper.
It's more powerful on paper than
Yeah.
the VW Polo. So I think they're ticking the boxes in terms of the paperwork.
Yes.
But the deliverable for me is just actually quite disappointing.
As you say, they created a lovely looking body and forgot to put an engine in.
The engine's there. I mean, look, you've driven 1.6, obviously 1.4 up here. You know you're going to have to rev it. But for
Yeah.
me, I just find that the response in that engine is so high that you literally do have to take it to 6,000 to get anything out of it. And then there's nothing in between. So it's
Yeah. Very disappointing. On the upside though, once you do have it going, take it through some twisties and you'll find the handling is extremely surprising.
well,
Love that.
They do reckon, I mean, torsional rigidity and stability is class leading. They have said that in terms of the subframes and things that they've used. And I suppose it's important because this is a big deal for them, because the first time we're getting to see what the new small GMs are going to look like, because this platform, the Gamma platform, front wheel drive, is what's going to be sold in 50 countries, and they're hoping to do about 2.4 million
Around the world.
vehicles based off this platform. So it's a big deal for them.
It is. It's quite interesting though how it fits between Cruise and Spark, because you've got Spark elements on the center
The
box.
digital
the
analog display
exactly.
all in one.
Sorry,
You
I
like
was-
it?
If it's in Spark, why is it in this? Is my opinion. It makes it feel cheaper than it should be.
Agreed. I mean, Spark, we know, is funky fun and yeah, we go and I'm
Mm.
out there, whereas this is a little bit more mature and you're appealing to a slightly older audience. And
Yeah.
that's what I think Polo does so well, is that
Yeah.
it's
Appeals across the board.
exactly, and that for me does make it look cheap and nasty. I like the interior.
Mm.
It's well laid out. It feels pretty solid, the doors, and it feels like it's well built. So we've
Yeah.
never had a complaint there in terms of Chevy, but
And quite quickly as well in terms of some of the useful things that they've
Lots of
thought
storage.
of. Lots of storage space, 2 separate cubby holes. The car we're driving also has the comfort pack option on it, which is 7,500 Rand. For that you get Bluetooth, you get storage space under the passenger seat, you get cruise control, you get satellite controls on the steering wheel.
6-speaker sound system.
So, but generally even without that it's quite nicely spec'd.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but GMs generally are.
I think the important thing in this segment of the market, the consumer's looking for obviously price, safety, and to an extent with this car, styling.
Well, let's start with price, because I mean, starting at 155, going up to just over 170, I don't think it's badly priced at all, but I
No.
think if they really wanted to take the battle to what I feel are overpriced, the Polos and the Fiestas, they needed to be a bit more aggressive in terms of their pricing.
I think it's really where safety is concerned, this car's got to cover, because it comes with 4 airbags, ABS, EBD, no traction because it's kind of built in.
Well, do you need the traction? I mean, there's not really enough power to actually warrant any front wheel steer or torque steer at all, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But it feels safe on the road.
It does. I mean, in terms of the drive, no problem with it. I think probably that's the problem, is that there's nothing wrong with the car. It's great.
No.
We like it.
Yeah.
No problem, but it's
So a little bit prickly about Sonic the Hedgehog. Not so
Yeah.
much a Sonic Boom.
yeah, I think it's ending up to be rather plain.